Marathon is going all in on PvP, or so it seems. Marathon releases in exactly 1 month from today on March 5th, and we're supposed to still have this free weekend similar to the server slam we had for Arc Raiders. I still haven't heard of any date of when that's coming. I'm excited to try the game out, see how it is firsthand. There's been a lot of news, a lot of confirmed features coming to the game. However, yesterday we got a brand new leak, a brand new rumor that a ranked mode is coming to Marathon. We'll hop into all the leaked rumors and details of this ranked mode coming to Marathon. However, I'm kind of on the fence about this right now. We're gonna have to wait and see how this plays out. In theory, I think it's a good idea. In practice, it might become too sweaty down the road. With Arc Raiders being a more casual version of an extraction shooter compared to things like Escape from Tarkov, I think that is where it gets its bread and butter, especially with the proximity chat and the unique interactions you have from raider to raider. Every single game can be completely different. Yes, you're playing on the same map. Yes, you're playing against the same arc. But every interaction with another raider is going to be completely different every single time. And over the past couple weeks, I've been talking to people more and more. I always try to talk to people, but people are actually communicating back more now. I'm talking pre-fight, during fight, after fight, whether I get knocked or they get knocked, we're still communicating and talking to one another. I mean, even if they're just calling me a little bitch that I died, that's completely fine. We're still getting that interaction, that communication, that unique experience. Yeah, there's still some people that just hop in, kill on sight, and don't say a word, knock you out, and you're back to Speranza. But I mean, at that point, if that's all you want to do, go play Call of Duty. It's the interaction and experience that makes Arc Raiders so much better. And that's where I dive in to having a ranked mode in an extraction shooter. I think that'll lead to less communication, less interaction, and more kill on sight. I need your loot, I'm ranking up, I don't care, and moving on to the next guy. Let's hop into some of the details, see what's actually going on and how it's going to work, presumably, if this is actually a thing. In order to even dive into ranked, which I believe at the moment is the same playlist as unranked matches, just depends what gear you have on you. So one, you have to meet a certain gear score criteria, or gear value probably, so that way you can't just hop in with a free loadout, gain a bunch of stuff, and rank up that way. You have to go in with a risk of losing your good loot to earn more. And also you need a holo tag. Not exactly sure what these holo tags are, but this holo tag does come in different rarities, I believe based on the rank you are, and it seems like that is the signifier to the game whether this is a ranked match for you or not. Which makes me think, and I think this is a good move if it is the case, that there aren't ranked matches and unranked matches, they're all just one match, but depending on your current loadout, could change if your current match is ranked or not for you. So it could still provide that uniqueness and that randomness of what's going on, and yeah, you might run into people running free loadouts. You're not going to gain as much value for them. But now that you're in the ranked match with your holo tag, with your proper equipment score or equipment value, how does the ranked mode actually work? It's not just based on kills, so it's not incentivizing you to go out and kill more people. I mean, yeah, that's probably a quicker way to gain more value, but it tallies your total value of your inventory when you extract. So if you go out and you find some super rare items and you extract with it, if you hit that score or value threshold, you'll be ranked up. If you extract and don't hit that score value threshold, you'll just stay where you're at. If you fail to extract or die, you'll lose a rank, or lose score toward your rank. Seems like there's ranks from bronze to pinnacle, possibly including a master rank on top of that, and there's subdivisions of each rank. So you'll have like probably something like bronze 1, 2, 3, silver 1, 2, 3, and so on. Here I'm seeing a detail that I haven't seen. A featured rank map will change every week. So maybe it's similar to like Arc Raiders Night Raid, but you'll have like map A and map A ranked mode. So maybe everyone in that match will be ranked. That's also a really cool idea, so you're not constantly playing on the same ranked map every single week. You can play your casual games, or you can hop into the ranked special like event edition of that map. There's two different categories here for ranked rewards. There's immediate prizes and end of season prizes. So probably once you reach like bronze, silver, gold, the main divisions, the main ranks, you'll probably get an immediate reward, and then based on where you're placed at the end of a season, you'll probably get some more cosmetics. And this is also very, very interesting. It says some maps can be entered solo, and then other maps must be played either with a pre-made team or via a match-made team. So that's interesting. I do kind of like that. to an extent because it does force you to play with people, learn how to play as a team. But if you're primarily a solo player, you might be kind of avoidant of wanting to do that. So kind of like a double-edged sword there. Some people might like it, some people not. You just kind of have to find that common middle ground. But it says some maps can, some maps can't, so it's a good mix. But like I was saying earlier, I think this, in theory, could be a very, very good idea. We know Bungie from their past titles, their gunplay, their gameplay, their movement mechanics are always above average, usually pretty good. I'm just hoping that this ranked mode doesn't force the game to be a sweat fest, but it also gives you something a little more to play for. I'm just hoping, one, the abilities aren't too strong per runner. Two, the time to kill is not too fast because it's an extraction shooter. You go down, you lose everything. I think Arc Raiders does a pretty good job in the time to kill department. Yeah, there's definitely times where you just get obliterated and there's nothing you can do. And it seems like you died in an instant. But for the most part, I think the time to kill is pretty good in Arc Raiders. I'm hoping it's a little bit on the slower side, similar to Arc Raiders in Marathon, especially since it's first person. I feel like when you're playing first person games and the way the weapons operate, it's a lot easier to hit your shots, especially at longer ranges. I do like the fact that Marathon's taking a stand and they're not just sitting on the fence between like, oh, are we PvP? Are we PvE? I'm glad that they're taking a stance. They know what they want. They know what they're good at. Both experiences, of course, but give those people that want to do PvP something more to work towards. We'll have to see how these ranks are displayed in game. You might go up against players and not really ever find out what rank they are. It would be kind of cool to see like maybe a patch on their arm or on their helmet or something to signify what rank they are during these ranked matches. Just so like mid-fight, you know what you're going up against. Really excited to find out what the date of this like server slam, this free weekend, whatever you want to call it, whatever they're going to call it. I'm excited to see when the date of that is. It's probably going to be coming up here pretty soon. If I had to guess, I would say the weekend of February 20th, 21st, 22nd, around there. So then that way, if something does happen with their servers, if they need to patch something, if they need to fix something, they have 2 weeks to do so before the actual launch of the game. Now, this isn't a beta test. This is going to be the full game, probably just limited. Just make sure the servers are up and running, make sure everything's good. Try to gain some interest in some player base, since this is going to be a free weekend, they stated. And I'm excited, going in with an open mind. It seems like there's been a decent shift in the mindset of a lot of people recently of when Marathon first released, and I agree, Marathon had their issues at the beginning. There seems like a lot of people are moving over to wanting to like Marathon. And I think that's a good thing. Even if you're purely only going to play Arc Raiders, if you enjoy Arc Raiders, you should still want Marathon to do well, because when there's competition in the space, it can only help you. Competition in the space puts stress on the companies, the developers, and creates a better environment and better games for the players. So I'm hoping both games do good. Also, having one game third person, one game first person, it's going to be a good mix if you're getting bored of one or getting tired of one, or you're just broke on one, need to hop off for a little bit, hop on the other. It's a good mix, good balance, and I'm excited to see how Marathon's going to be. It seems like they've done a lot of work over the past year, really fleshing some things out, making it better. You guys let me know your thoughts on the leaked rumors of a ranked mode coming to Marathon, and would you like to see something similar on the side of Arc Raiders? You guys let me know. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and bell for notifications. I'll catch you right back here in the next one. Peace out.